In the top stories, BLP's no-confidence motion to be debated on Tuesday. Freundel Stuart says anyone with evidence of corruption in his government should bring the proof. And UWI Blackbirds win again. Welcome to Nation News for Monday, May 9th, 2016. I am Natasha Beckles. Debate on the no-confidence motion against the Democratic Labour Party is expected to take place during Tuesday's sitting of the House of Assembly. Leader of opposition business Santia Bradshaw says she received word that the debate would go ahead. It was tabled by opposition leader Mia Motley last Tuesday. Ms. Bradshaw is also requesting the debate be shown live on CBC TV 8. This is the third no-confidence motion which has been filed by the BLP against the Freundel Stuart administration. And in light of that no-confidence motion, Prime Minister Freundel Stuart says anyone who has evidence that there is corruption in his government should take it to the Director of Public Prosecutions. Speaking at a meeting of the Democratic Labour Party's St. Peter branch on Sunday, he said, and I quote, "Every week you hear some dark hint about which Minister of the Crown is corrupt." Mr. Stuart said if such people want to be taken seriously, they will have to bring proof. The river bus terminal was thrown into a state of confusion on Monday after what was described as a bloody exchange of blows between two men. One eyewitness said the fight was between a vendor and another man who frequents the area. Both men had to be handcuffed by police. Vendors and bystanders told Nation News they were fed up with violence in the area and they wanted to see a greater police presence. You've no doubt heard the saying, "Make hay while the sun shines." Well, that's exactly what a local veterinarian wants farmers to do. Dr. John Duckhouse told Nation News farmers should stock up on hay each year in preparation for the dry season. He said there should be a system in place to ensure an adequate supply and farmers should not be caught off guard.
There's a drought every year. It's just like in Canada, you have a winter, so you have to prepare for it. But the farmers don't prepare for it sufficiently. They must build up a stock of grass to last them through the dry period. It's as simple as that. And you can't go around accusing everybody else and their brother of being responsible for it. The droughts are going to be part of our climate from now on, really. As global warming takes effect, Barbados is going to become semi-arid. We're going to get drier. It's going to get hotter. So there's got to be a more concerted effort to grow grass when you can grow it and to store it properly.
Two farmers who spoke to Nation News had varying perspectives on the ongoing dry spell. Cattle farmer Charles Tull said he was finding it difficult to keep his cows hydrated, but vegetable farmer Ezra Thomas says dry conditions were nothing new.
Not having rain, it has caused a lot of hardship for the cows and I. Normally, one of my cows here can eat probably a bale a day, and now they're down to maybe a half a bale per day for each of them, if I could get it. But we subsidize the little bit that we may get with gas and molasses and feed. Basically, it's not an easy situation right now for any farmer right now.
Farmers have always known that there are times of year when we couldn't plant because of the lack of water, and most farmers in Barbados never really had an adequate water supply. And even when we had water, in those areas that had pumps, suffer water outages too. So you either go from an extreme condition of wet to an extreme condition of drought. With the advent of social media and the speed at which information can travel, that has also lent an additional voice to the situation.
Grant Kadooment and 4-Day Morning band leaders will now find it easier to market their offerings to the world. Novo Technologies, MyCarnivalBands.com and the Nation Group of companies have joined forces to create an online platform called My Cropover Bands. Founder of My Carnival Bands, Angel Stewart, said the web portal will give revelers access to costumes as soon as they hit the market, while saving band leaders both time and money.
My Cropover Bands is going to revolutionize the way we take mass and Barbados takes cropover to the world. It is a one-stop shop for getting your crop over costumes online, for getting your 4-day costumes online, and for even selling your event tickets to both the Barbados market and the global stage.
St. Ursula's School has taken the top spot in this year's fish dish competition hosted by the Fisheries Division. Their flying fish and Bajan cherry chutney parcel also won prizes for most creative dish and best overall presentation after fierce competition from St. Winifred's School and St. Leonard's Boys' School. St. Winifred's won most original dish, while St. Leonard's created the tastiest dish during the recently held competition. In sport, UWI Blackbirds remained on course for a double crown honors in the Barbados Netball Association's league competition, beating defending champions C.O. Williams Rangers 34-31. Blackbirds dominated the contest with superior mid-court play and shooting from Shanika Wharton, who scored 30 goals from 36 attempts. Rangers locked the scores at 28 and had the chance to go ahead, but UWI scored 3 on a stretch to win the match. Nikita Payne scored 23 from 30 for Rangers, who have now lost 2 matches. Hildesheim Primary School honored one of its most famous students last week. The inter-house mixed relay competition was named after outstanding sportswoman Akila Jones, who is now on scholarship at Kansas State University and has qualified for the Rio 2016 Olympic Games. Blue House won with 264 points, Green were second on 196, 4 more than Yellow, while Red were last on 170 points. The school is celebrating its 20th anniversary. And finally, there was a beauty pageant with a difference in a North Indian town over the weekend. The contest for cows and bulls was aimed at promoting domestic cattle breeds and raising awareness about animal health. A panel of experts judged the animals on their size and overall looks, the length of their horns, and for the cows, their milk yielding capacity. Reports out of India say the bovines displayed their individuality as they walked along a ramp before a large crowd. Some sashayed casually, while others dug in their heels and had to be pulled and prodded by their owners. And that's Nation News for Monday. For more news, log on to nationnews.com and follow us on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. Remember to pick up your Daily Nation on Tuesday or subscribe to our e-paper. Thank you so much for joining us.